Students, let's have a quick look at the format of the letter to the editor again before doing some sample letters. So you might have noticed one thing, students, that everything is written towards the left side. So our letter is basically left aligned. And first thing what we have written at the top is sender's address, and you never put name here. This is the sender's address, 889 Naya Bazaar, Chandni Chowk, Delhi. And after that, leave a line. You might have noticed that a line is left here. And then we have written date, 6 July, 2020. So the date appears directly below the address after leaving a line. Okay. And again, you have to leave a line. And then you will write receiver's name. Who is the receiver here? Editor is the receiver here. And the publication address without leaving any line. You will notice that there is no punctuation line, no line has been left here. The name of the publication, The Times of India, New Delhi, is written here. After that, students, leave a line again, and then we write subject. Here subject is mandate environmental friendly activities, precise, crisp subject. After that, you will notice that a line has been left again, and then salutation. It's basically customary greeting with which the sender opens the letter. And then starts the body of the letter. So you will notice that body of the letter is again divided into 1, 2 and 3 paragraphs. The first paragraph is introductory, basically telling us why we are writing. Through your columns, I want to draw attention of secondary school towards improvement in the curriculum. So after that, there is another paragraph, body, that is basically telling about the problem and what can be done. And then there is another paragraph, the third paragraph, which is basically giving a solution. That is basically giving a solution or stating some sort of hope, some sort of request here. This is like concluding paragraph. And what we have done basically in body, we have divided our content in 3 paragraphs. First is introductory, states the purpose of writing. Then we have another one giving details of problem, cause, effect and possible solution. Then we have the last one where we state hope, comment, request, suggestion, whatever is required. And after that, we have here complimentary close, in which we write yours sincerely, yours faithfully, yours truly, and name and designation if it's applicable. If it's gonna make any difference to the letter sent, then it's also written there. See children, we have our first sample letter here. Let's read the question first. You are Nikhil Nikita, a resident of Haryana. Every day you hear the cruel stories of girl fetus being killed for one reason or the other. As a concerned citizen, write a letter to the editor of National Daily, bringing the matter of female feticide into light. Also highlight its effects, especially with regard to your state. So students, now we have understood what our question is basically asking us to do. We are required to highlight this issue through the medium of newspaper. You will see that there are 2 posters here also. Let's make female feticide a history. India's 5 million women missing. Save a girl child, think a world without us. Now let's start writing this letter. So we will begin again with the sender's address, that is B12 Indraprastha Apartments, 21 Paschim Vihar, New Delhi. Then we will write date, that is 20th March 2020. And then we will leave again, as I've told you, that we will be careful about leaving lines in between to maintain the neatness part. Then the editor, the New Indian Express, subject is female feticide, undoing of humanity, a very crisp, very brief subject through which we get to know that what the whole letter is about. Then the opening lines. Often students ask me, ma'am, how do we write the opening lines? See, students, opening lines totally depend upon the kind of letter you have to write. Here, the letter is requiring you to highlight an issue. So, how we'll write it? Through the columns of your esteemed newspaper, I wish to share my concern about killing of girl fetus before birth. So, this is your introductory paragraph of body. Then, undoubtedly, in the post independence, Indian women have altered her image of being vulnerable and illiterate. Still, the maid chauvinism is rampant in our society, is indulging in females' feticide, leading to alarming decrease in female population. So, recent surveys have clearly shown that sex determiners tests are widely practiced. They slaughter the girl even before she is born just because they want a son. So, here in second paragraph, information is given, details are given, cause, effect, and everything is written here. In states like Haryana and Rajasthan, the situation is dismissal, where brides are being brought from other states for marriages, leading to human trafficking. So, students, problem, cause, and effect of this problem is mentioned in your second paragraph. In the last paragraph, it is time to take stringent measures to take this vehement killing of girl fetus. I hope that my thoughts will find some space in your column. So, what is being asked in the third paragraph, concluding paragraph, a request, a hope that this article gets published and this issue is highlighted and people can understand the importance of having a balanced ratio of men and women in society. Then at last we have a complimentary close, that is yours sincerely, and then the name of the writer. You can also sign it also, but it's not necessary. You can simply end with your name as well.